Hello, Board. Dr. Cleveland. I don't have any photos today. So, Central Junior High over spring break, we finished that up, along with both Springdale High and HAR-BER High baseball, softball projects. So those are completed. So a quick update for the Professional Development Center. So on the second floor, we've got primer put on the walls, first coat of paint is on there. We've got the ductwork started on the first and the second floors. We had to put the roofing off last week because of all the rain, so this week they're fluke filling that and installing the TPO roof. And then we've started putting in the ceiling on the first floor. And then we finished putting in all the FRP panels in the restrooms on the second floor. So the finishes are going through really well on that project. We'll start putting in sound panels on the second floor, and then I'll have our custodial department go by and do the final grind on the concrete, probably next weekend. The industrial arts building over here, the old lock building. We're digging footings for the storm shelter, and then we did have some structural issues, so we're adding some footings to put in a new support bracket on part of that roof. All the insulation has been completed there. The electrical's been started. We should get temporary electrical power back next week. And then all the CMU block is going in right now for all the classrooms. And then we did have a meeting with the planning department of the city today, and they gave us a permit for the interior. So we'll get that tomorrow to continue on the work we're doing, and then we'll get another permit for the exterior. And the exterior portions are there are two awnings. One will be on the north side and one on the south side. And then we're also going to add perimeter fencing. We've had a lot of foot traffic through there, so we're going to put some temporary fences up to keep that site separate from the public. And then also this week, actually last week, Fimple and I worked on the HAR-BER football field turf. We got that released, so it's in production right now. And we're set to start that on May 19th. As soon as soccer and everything's over, we'll start in on that project. We're shooting for about 28 or 29 day turnaround from tearing it out to being done. So we're working with our architect on we're gonna redo that plastic fencing. It's all deteriorated, so we're gonna go back with some black wrought iron like we did at Springdale. Do you guys have any questions on any of that?
Running out of stuff to do.
Yeah, we completed 2, but we're working on the next ones, so.
Now we're ready for Friday, right?
Yep, Friday I've got a baby bus reserved, so I'll have it. We'll bring it over and.
What's the venue? You don't know?
I'm looking at Leanne. I don't know.
Leanne just got back. She's had a death in the family, so she just barely got back.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll have everything ready for Friday.
Did you drive to it? Do you have any water or wind damage from the weather the last few weeks?
We did have several leaks. Just a lot of them was because the roofs couldn't shed the water quick enough. So I mean, we probably had 200 leaks. We did have several lightning damage on fire alarms, some of the fob systems, and then actually School of Innovation Friday about noon took a lightning strike, knocked out the east generator and part of the building. So our guys, our electrical crew got there and started bypassing the transfer switches and getting the emergency lights and everything back on. I think they finished up Friday night into the night. We do have some prices. We've already got prices. We've got parts coming to replace the transfer switch that got hit. So we did have some damage. And then we've been working through the weekend and then this week on the roof leaks. So, okay.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.